Hi there, everyone. My name is Brody Johnson with MCFC, and I'm speaking with.
Josh Clark.
How are you, buddy?
Doing good, doing good. How about you?
Can't complain, 70 degrees, bit windy. I replace car windshields or glass for work. So if I was outside right now, I'd be getting tossed around because I'm pretty much holding on to a 30 pound kite.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, I'm liking the weather, to be honest. It's better than the snow and the cold. So
Yep. Well, you're fighting for us on April 27th, and I can imagine getting those runs in 70 degrees on March is a lot easier.
oh yeah, definitely, definitely. I mean, I actually don't mind running in the snow either. I've done that, but it's
Yep.
definitely nice having some good weather for sure.
Yeah, it was always it was always weird when you're in gym as a young kid and you're running in the cold. You're like, why is my lungs burning more than usual? Like, what's going on here?
Right, exactly.
Yeah. So, how do you feel about your opponent April 27th?
Yeah, no, he's a good opponent. I mean, he's 3-1 as an amateur, 1-0 as a pro. I mean, he comes to bang. So I mean, it's should be an exciting fight. It looks like he's kind of more of a Muay Thai Jiu-Jitsu guy. I'm kind of a boxer wrestler, so it should be a pretty good matchup. So I'm excited for the fight. No, I mean, much respect to him, but yeah, I'm gonna come in there and try to win. So it'll be fun.
That sounds awesome. So you before this we talked a tiny bit and you talked about your dad running the gym and now it's your gym now. What is it like to juggle those things and have a fight coming up in just a couple months?
Yeah, I mean, I've been kind of used to that already a little bit. Just
Mhm.
so like my dad opened up Valhalla. Will be like 16 years in October. So it's been like over 15 years. But I just grew up in the gym, just training there. But then 2.5 years ago, I bought Strike Fitness. I used to work there.
Mhm.
I used to be kind of just it used to be more of a fitness gym. Then it kind of after I took it over, kind of turned it more into a hybrid gym. So I kind of offered fitness classes, but hey, I offer like sparring classes to the people that want to go beyond hitting the bag and stuff like that. But
Mhm.
kind of had to juggle that. I mean, and then now just owning both gyms and merging them together. I shut down Strikes, and now it's just one gym. It's Clark's MMA and boxing now. So I just has been a little bit of process at the beginning of the year, but I mean, at the same time, it's just I work out with everyone I'm coaching. I'm holding pads. People are working with me. I'm getting rounds and after class, and then
Mhm.
even though I'm the owner of the gym, I still got coaches in here that are helping me train and stuff like that. So I mean, I'm pretty much living in the gym. So it's just it's been a transition, but at the same time, that's always been a good thing too. So it's just I'm just always working. That's all. That's all I gotta say, I guess.
Yeah. Well, that's nice. I mean, a lot of guys in your position, stuff like that, they got to juggle a full-time job that doesn't involve MMA. At least, your mind's always on MMA and stuff like that, and you're always in the gym every day. That's got to be very helpful.
Yeah, definitely. No, it just definitely has been a blessing. Because I've had like other jobs too, like just like getting out of high school and stuff like that, and just juggling all that. But I mean, it is a little bit juggling being an owner and coaching and stuff. But at the same time, I feel like just it kind of I'm in the gym, so I just kind of like I'm where I want to be
Mhm.
all the time. So it just definitely makes it easier. So like I'm in the gym, or I'm gonna coach. I'm gonna get my workout in. People stay after and get some rounds in with me, and then in cross training in. So I'm very, very grateful for my team and training partners and stuff like that. So it's been really awesome.
That's awesome, man. So
Yeah.
you have you said you talk about your experience and everything like that. If if your career is step one, step two, step three, where do you think you are in yours, and where do you think you're going to go after this?
Yeah, I'm just one fight at a time is kind of how I usually look at it. I try not to
Mhm.
look too far ahead.
Of course.
But I mean, yeah, just 2-0 so far, and hopefully try to make it 3-0. That's the plan, and then just keep taking some fights and see where I can. I think the next step is just get a string along a few more wins and then try to get to the bigger show. So I just kind of did that with boxing, and I'm still obviously boxing and I'm doing MMA both, but just yeah, just see where each fight takes me, I guess. But
Nice. Well,
yeah.
so you're juggling a lot of stuff. A fight coming up pretty soon. Taking care of two gyms, stuff like that. When you get home and you sit down, are you putting on a boxing fight? Are you putting on an MMA fight to kind of decompress, maybe to be entertained, or that's what you're doing every damn day? You're just getting home and watching NASCAR
Um,
or something.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much what I live and breathe in a way. I mean, like when I'm at
Hmm.
my house, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like I'm watching fight videos or watching
Yep.
fights or like like we talked about before the interview, like watching like top ranked fights, watching UFC fights and stuff like that. But I mean, fighting's my life. But I mean, also like I try to take some time where I'm like hanging out with my girlfriend, we're doing stuff, we're having a good time. I'm still getting There's also times where you need to like relax, you need to do different things to kind of just but I mean, fighting is my life. I'm gonna do it one way or another, be a part of it, for the rest of my life. But I'm just there's our times where I'm like, all right, there's days more active recovery days than a coach, or I'm gonna, take the day off and just, just kind of just work on the mental health, and just try to, it's all about, I think it's a perfect balance, so it's just of things. So that's kind of what I like to do.
Yeah, best you can. I mean, perks of being in combat sports, sometimes you got to be the hammer, sometimes you got to be the nail. Stuff always doesn't work out right.
Yeah. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
exactly.
Makes total sense. So you said you wrestled a lot. You wrestled a lot. What is it like cutting weight for wrestling? I did it for a long time, but cutting weight for wrestling, not getting punched in the face, and then cutting weight for combat sports, MMA in particular. What is it? What's the difference, and how do you like it?
Yeah, I mean, like I wrestled in high school, and
Mm-hmm.
I have my years in wrestling and stuff like that. I mean, I started with jiu-jitsu first, and then I mean, I think I've trained everything, but I've actually gotten better at cutting weight by going into MMA. I mean, I
Yeah.
cut weight when I was in wrestling, but it wasn't like, super big cuts or anything like
Mm-hmm.
that, and I wasn't probably cutting the right way. But now, as I'm getting older, I think it just, I'm just gotten smarter and about it, and doing things the right way. But I mean, I've actually just, just the coaching staff I have in here, just even though I'm the owner, I'm like, my dad's my coach. I learn a lot from him, and just, kind of seeing how my body feels, and how I'm, reading my body. All right, this is what it needs, this is what I need to do, this is what I need to go to get down, and just doing things
Mm-hmm.
smart is kind of what I've been doing. But gotten a lot better at cutting weight these last few years. And but the main focus is just making sure I'm just keep getting better. But
Mm-hmm. That makes
yeah.
sense. The Ilia Tapuria, the guy that knocked out Volk over the weekend, he talks about he's from Spain, so maybe they're just crazy bastards over there. But he drinks wine 2 days before weight cut, like the day before and stuff like that. He'll have like a little bit of wine. He talked about it in an interview. And he's like, it helps the weight cut. I'm not. There's not a lot of food in my system, so it definitely goes through me pretty quickly. And I've never heard that before. Like, wow, drinking wine. Oh,
Yeah, I don't really particularly do that, but I just kind of see how the body feels, and
yep.
how I'm doing with everything. And I'm
Mhm.
like, obviously I'm like, I'm always eating pretty healthy, but I mean, obviously I cut out the extra snacks, and just,
Mhm.
cutting down, and making sure I'm eating cleaner. And but there are
Yep.
times, all right, I've earned, I can eat a little bit more, I can eat this, and I'm like, I'm always training and stuff, and like, and my
Mhm.
weight's on a good point, so I can kind of indulge a little bit at times. But
Yep.
yeah.
It's funny you bring up indulging because you seem like a really strict guy. I mean, you own your own gym. There's not a lot of guys your age that own their own business and stuff like that, and working as hard as you probably do. What do you do for a vice? Yeah, well, every now and again, like you got to have a vice of some kind. Like you walk into the house and you see like a bag of M&Ms just sitting on the counter. And you're like,
I think
oh,
mine's like protein bars and peanut butter, probably. That's
oh,
my
there
kind
you
of my
go.
best there.
Well, what kind of peanut butter? I'm a Jif guy. I really look down on people that are not Jif guys.
I like the crunchy peanut butter,
Yep. See,
peanut
now
butter and honey.
now we're just less friends after that. That's so funny.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just I don't know. I kind of sometimes I get a little bit of a sweet tooth and stuff like that. I
Yeah.
try to, like, but when I'm like, I like, Reese's and stuff, or
Hmm.
like a chocolate and here and there and stuff. So I'm like, I got a little bit of sweet tooth, but I kind of like, I also like eating fruit a lot. So then when I'm like cutting weight,
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, can't have that today.
Hmm.
I'm gonna have some grapes, some apples or something, so it
Yep.
kind of curbs it. So it's
Yeah, that
good.
makes sense. Perks of wrestling for a long time for me. When it starts getting colder, I start just craving sugar. I mean, it wasn't sugar, but I start craving fruit. I start craving just little cutie pies or cuties, little maybe baby
Yeah.
oranges. Like
I mean, they do
and I
help too,
always blame wrestling. Like, great, winter's coming along. I'm gonna start craving oranges.
Yeah, I mean, it does help. I mean, it's just, it's in a way, it's still kind of like sugar, right? But I mean, like, it's, it's like if you're working out a lot, you get a little sugar in the system to kind of help you, like,
Yeah,
just keep, you're not, building up lactic acid, and
of
just,
course.
just, all right, get a little sugar, and then get a workout in, or after the practice, if my
Yeah.
sugars are a little low, stuff
Hmm.
like that.
Well, I mean, processed sugar compared to what God made. There's a difference. Cuties aren't
Yeah.
exactly what God made, but you know what I mean. Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. I know what you mean.
Relatively in there. I love the guys who
Yeah.
try to convince you, like, this Hershey bar is the same as this apple. I'm like, shut up. Like, that's not a thing.
Yeah.
Like, no way. Like, you're telling me all that pulp and crap that I'm going to bite into is the same as a piece of sweet chocolate?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe it's the same. It's different sugar though. It's like, it's the same, but different.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Processed and stuff like that. Hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
So practices is probably done, or well, it's only 3 o'clock. You probably have a little bit to do more at the gym. What are we going to do before the day's done?
just we just got done with my class from 11 to 12. Then we had open gym, so I got some work in with some training partners in here. So I just got some good work in, got some pads at the bag, got some stuff done like that, and then probably work out a little bit more, and then and then just I was gonna be chilling after that a little bit today, and then just kind of getting some things done. But it's gonna be just that's pretty much it. Then this upcoming week is just gonna be pushing a little bit harder and stuff, but.
Mhm.
It kind of depends on the day, but I got a couple workouts in, probably do a little bit more, and then just get some lunch with the girlfriend, and then we're just gonna chill, and then get some stuff done, and that's pretty much it. But and then just next week ahead, just be cranking out the workouts. I'll be coaching some classes, getting some workouts in and stuff. So just it's kind of
Another day in
that's pretty
paradise.
much it. Another day, yeah, another day,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, we're probably gonna close out here. Is there anything you want to say or anyone you want to thank before we get going?
Yeah, for sure. I just want to just thank my thank God first and foremost. But other than that, I just want to just thank my gym, Clark's MMA and boxing. Everyone that trains here, my teammates, my workout partners, my family, my girlfriend, just everyone who supports me, and just I'm just gonna be it's gonna be a good training camp. Just getting I'm always working out training, but now just good. I got a fight coming up, and now we're more dialed in. I got something to look forward to. To
Mhm.
kind of channel these the workouts in, and then. But yeah, no, I'm feeling pretty good, feeling excited for the fight. Josie's a tough dude. I've seen some of his fights, and yeah, it's gonna be a show. So it's gonna be. I know he's gonna come to fight, and so am I. So it's gonna be a good fight for the crowd, for the fans, for Minnesota. So it'd be pretty good. So
Well, that's awesome, Josh. It was so nice talking to you. We'll talk before April 27th, but either way, I hope you have a good one, and I'll see you then.
all right, sounds great. Thank you. Thanks for having me on, guys. Appreciate
Of
it.
course, no problem. Have a good one, buddy.
You too.